Hey everyone, Tony D and Little Joan here with a Screenwriter's Rant. The movie is called Locked In, and it said Locked In Trailer. And at first I thought, oh, that's an interesting title, Locked In a Trailer. That must be one of those low budget movies where the entire movie is locked in a trailer. No, it's Locked In the Trailer. Um, and it's about a woman and her daughter, teenage daughter, of course, who's probably an adult from Saban Films, and she works at a storage facility, and her daughter's just learning to drive, and is a pain in the neck because she's a teenager. So I guess they stop off where she has to work, and two unsavory gentlemen come in. These guys look like the two character actors who play nothing but heavies, and they're looking for diamonds, but they don't know what storage facility or storage unit they're in for whatever reason. So they're wandering around the facility looking for the diamonds, and she's, basically held hostage. And eventually they pull out a gun, and, things just escalate. And I guess they kill somebody here who worked there. But her daughter's in the mix, and she's trying to protect her daughter. And here he is. This guy looks like somebody I know. So this this movie's a little too close to home for me. The casting on this is amazing for me. I would love to show this to the person I know who looks like this, but he's very evil. And so there's the daughter hiding in the bathroom, and they're trying to call, but for whatever reason they can't get through to 911. And eventually she sort of tips her hand, no, don't go in there. And then it's like, my daughter's here, please don't kill my daughter. And it just escalates from there. So this is an escalation movie. And at first I thought, well, it's low budget, looks stupid, but there's a lot to work with here. I mean, the rows and rows of storage units. You got the daughter and mother relationship, obviously, and the gangsters. And there seems to be a few other people that get added to the mix as the movie continues. So I'm not sure what happens, but it looks intriguing. It looks intriguing. And it's like when your daughter's in danger, or when your family's in danger. Now, I don't know who this guy is. I guess maybe he's the dad who comes to help him. You protect the ones you love. And here they are running away. Mina Savari. I know her. What is she from? It's been years. Whatever I saw her in. But she seems good. And then the cops show up, of course. So it's a little bit like, I compare it in its own weird way to Die Hard. Because, Die Hard, they're locked in the building, in the skyscraper. In this, they're just locked in a smaller building. So it's Die Hard sort of scaled down a bit. So rather than a whole team of supervillains that Bruce Willis has to knock out, Mina has to take care of two gangsters. So it's like 2 against 1. Locked In, it's called. It looks cool. They're looking for diamonds. Let's see. Who directed this? Written, directed, and produced by Carlos V. Gutierrez. Mina Savari. Savari, is that how you say that? Jeff Fahey, Manny Perez, Costa Manilor, Bruno Bichir, and Jasper Polish. I don't. These names, other than Mina's names, the other ones, not ringing any bells. But I like the setup. I like the setup a lot. It appears to be well directed and acted. The casting, spot on with those heavies. Those guys look a little dangerous to me. I'd be a little worried if those two dudes walked into where I worked and started bossing me around. So yeah, I want to see this movie. It's called Locked In, and it's nice. It is a low budget movie. Oh, here it is. Digital and on demand May 7th, also in select theaters. Yeah, I mean, that's, locked in a building allows you to limit the locations, and you build the whole plot around that. I can see this as being viable. You wouldn't want it to go too long, but solid 90 minutes. Because you got the setup coming in. That's the first act, right? The setup, it's this relationship between her and her daughter, and they're going in. She's going into work, and she gets there, and then Then these guys show up, and at first they're very normal, of course. And, you know, they're... Oop, no, don't play. Don't play. So, yeah, that's where they first arrive, and they startle her. Let me see if I can find them. Yeah, see, at first they're very reasonable, but slowly they escalate. Right? So, by the second act, they're threatening her. They're pulling out guns. She realizes she's really in trouble. Her daughter's hiding. She finds out. It becomes sort of a cat and mouse game within the storage facility. Will they find her? Will they find her daughter? Will she be able to protect her? Yeah, I don't know who this guy is, but he apparently gets killed, and you could see the fear on her face. And it just keeps escalating from there. So, and then the final outcome is between her and the bad guys. You know, maybe the cops come, but, you know, one cop comes, it turns out he's corrupt, you know, that old switcheroo. So the second act would be the escalation. Third act, it would peak till they either escape the locker or, you know, the bad guys get their diamonds and go away, which, you know, would be not as satisfying, but it's a possibility. I wouldn't put it past an independent movie, but most likely you see those guys get killed in order to save her daughter. Either the daughter kills them or Mina. I think probably Mina, because she's the main actress in this. So I like this. I like this setup a lot. I'm going to upvote it. Locked in. Look for it on May 7th. Right, doggy?
That's right.